This is one of our new traders inside NJT Chile. So we're just going to break down the chart here and understand what he's seen. So we can see that prices run above this previous high here, and we've had a strong rejection of higher prices. This normally sets up new directions here within the market. Now he's trading here on the 1 minute chart, and we can see that prices had this previous sideways range here, followed by initiation here to the downside. So we know that in the future, this is the area when price comes back up into here that we want to be looking for our sell continuations away. We can see that he tried to get into this trade a bit too early here and ended up trading in the middle of the range for a continuation to the downside and got taken out of this trade. Then we see price comes back up into this area here in the future, and he's taken the same trade again here, playing out of that continuation to the downside. When you already have direction within the market, it's a lot easier to look for good locations. When we think about location, this is an A to B range. So if this is the 50% area, as long as we're selling up into this top 50% area from a previous sideways range, we can play the continuation phase. The continuation phase is always from a previous sideways range here when price pulls back into the range. This is the mitigation and continuation phase. This is a high probability location to look for your trades from, playing that overall direction there within the market. So we can see that every trade that he's taken has followed that continuation phase here to the downside as well. Now this trade ended up going to break even after we saw the reaction. He moved to break even after price took out the low, come back and took him for break even. Then what do we see happened after? The bearish momentum in the market continues in the form of a trend here. We see those lower highs and a lower low printed. We also see the break of structure showing intention for lower prices here. Now this range or this sideways price action has broken the structure, which again shows intention, and we create liquidity here that price can target to the downside following this overall bearish momentum. When prices pull back up into this location, we create a fractal high, which is price running above a previous high and having a strong rejection of higher prices, and he's taking it on the reaction, playing a continuation phase again from a point of mitigation to the downside. This is the same process repeated over and over again, and this is probabilities just playing out in his favor. This ended up being a trade that made him 5%, and he ended the day on plus 4%. A great trade to take, well understood. And as you can see with the markings on the charts, he's taken his trades all in the continuation phases and waiting for a slowdown within price before he's looking to take that trade. Fantastic trading and a part of his consistent process to trade as well.